The next question comes from Tamya M, and I apologize if I butchered your name, but Tamya is asking, what are the red flags to look for when choosing a managed service provider? So again, it's actually a very good question, and there's a blog that we have on our website that you can reference for overcoming delivery stagnation, so you can get a bit more in-depth analysis of the question. But I'm going to give you my take on it. So when and me being a customer, when I was receiving services from various managed service providers, and now we are being a managed service provider. So there are a couple of things that I look at. First of all, for me, a managed service provider, or any service provider, I'm looking for a true partnership. I'm not looking for a hired gun. I'm not looking for a company to come in, do the project, and leave. I'm looking for someone who can build a partnership with me. And when I come into a client, that's exactly what I'm trying to present to a client. I'm here for the long haul. I'm here an extension of your team. I'm not here to make a quick buck. I'm not here to come in and just say, hey, it's going to take me a couple of months and then I'm going to be gone. So that's a key. Look for long-term partnership. The next thing, what I realized is that if a customer, if service provider is very focused on a bottom line, if they're going to say, we're going to give you the best price, we're going to, where's the cheapest one, where's the most cost effective, to me, it's a huge red flag. As a service provider or as a customer, they're looking at this engagement from a value perspective, because you might, service provider might be the cheapest, but if they're not going to deliver value at the end of a project, it doesn't matter how much money is spent on it. There's still no value to your organization. So don't look at the money, look at the value. And if a managed service provider comes to you and says, hey, you know what, I may not be the cheapest, however, let's try to figure out what you're trying to achieve. Let's try to figure out what is the value. Let's try to figure out what is the end goal. These are the companies I would like to work with. So if you do have a conversation and with a managed service provider, and they do talk about long-term partnerships, if they do talk about value focused, that's something you guys should be looking at.